from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
For laser weapons, my son.
Elder Maxon.
It's a cleaner
I
shot.
care about them,
Leave
you know.
that memorable ozone
The people of the
smell.
Commonwealth.
Care about them? I thought we were preparing for war.
The Brotherhood is here to prevent a war by starting one of our own. The difference is...
Don't worry. I'm convinced.
Paladin Dance's reports were quite clear regarding your feelings toward the Brotherhood. And he concludes that you'd be an asset to us. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Internal monitoring active. Looks quiet.
Pinging remote units at 30-second intervals as requested. System deltas at 100%. Secondary deltas standing by.
Communications array calibration test successful. All bands nominal.
Delta sequence initiated. Completion time 14.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight. Congratulations. Promotion.
Dr. Abrams said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just...
Don't.
Okay, sure. Everything holding together?
Trust me, you'd know.
Good. Firing.
Nothing to report right now out there.
Paladin Dance.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best for everyone.
Exactly. Without his determination, we'd be lost. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to... First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
Wouldn't Vault Tech's screening process have caught this already?
Vault Tech's screening process? Let me check my notes here. You were a Vault dweller. You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your record. Okay, second question. have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying...
Uh-huh. Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
No. Never have.
Very well. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
That's more of a morals question, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I feel that the mental state of the crew is just as important as the physical. Anyway, so what about you? Would you have a problem with it?
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
What are you doing with all these books?
I suppose I could stop working for a moment to...
Uh-huh. Makes sense to get rid of the trash.
Well, since it's obvious that...
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal, sir. However, unfortunately...
What exactly is a research patrol?
Simply put, we send a small two-man team to scout a location and saves us from...
If you want my help, just ask already.
I wasn't aware you were... As you patrol, I'm authorized, and if you wish to be assigned to... In any event.
We'll stop the Institute. For Maxon and for the Brotherhood.
If you run into any sense,
There, try it now.
we don't
Nothing.
take prisoners.
I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Not what I was expecting.
Got it.
There it is.
I can handle myself.
Hey, it's Paladin Dance. You just don't look like... Anyways, my name's Ingram.
Right.
If your power...
Uh-huh. Is this where I get my power armor?
Ha! That's always the first question from the new guys. Let's see. I just fixed up a pretty decent T-60 suit. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. It's sitting in Bay 3. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
I hardly noticed.
Can't tell if you're patronizing me or trying to be... How about I just forget you mentioned it? Anyway, if you need any work done on your power armor, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage.
You must be in there for a reason. Maybe I'll keep my distance.
I'm only having a bit of fun with you, Knight. Now, the powers that be, if you need to stop...
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits, the good news is I'm mostly... Of course.
I could use some extra caps.
You need them, and I want you to spend them here. It's a match made in heaven. It just involves... And since after you're done, in the meantime...
Proctor.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me...
Not really here to chit-chat. I had orders to meet the crew.
Move hope you're not an... Now, this is the powers that be. I mean, if you need to...
Wait, buy them? Since when does the military sell equipment to its own soldiers?
Since someone keeping the brother... The good news is by having a constant flow of cap. Yeah, mostly, of course.
What sort of extra work are we talking about?
Oh, no. Just involves a little bit. And after you're done, in the meantime, if you...
Right.
I'd just leave that if I were you. I'm proud to be serving under Elder Max. I had enough of lions in his foolish way.
Greetings, Knight.
Watch your step on the flight deck. It's a long way down.
Excuse me.
I used to be a field scribe. Deathclaw snapping my femur like a twig put an end to that.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Cridman's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the... face of the earth. Dismissed. on that gun ship, soldier. The one foot strong clear and stop them secure.
Having the Prydwen moored above the airport keeps the Brotherhood from striking.
Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights.
that? Wish a buckethead would show up. Go ahead and hide! Time to die!
Back to hell with you!
Everything that got me mad!
This area seems to be in disarray. I wonder if this is recent.
Hey.
You point? Yeah?
That was all?
Affirmative. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
They're no different from anyone else.
Have you taken these monstrosities? I've been fighting for years. I've seen what it would be.
How could synths bring about our destruction?
If the synths reached the point where they outnumbered mankind, how long would it take for them to decide we were no longer necessary? They certainly possess the capability to make more of their own kind, so we'd become expendable. And with Institute technology on their side, nothing could stop them. Not even the Brotherhood. It's a nightmare scenario almost too terrible to contemplate. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
I don't know about surrender,
Sir.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to... I try to supply... Signal grenades can call a vert... Simply throw one to the... Once you're aboard.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading according to our... The moment that's the Institute, and everyone respond to accomplish... I've had our scribes meticulous...
Where do I start?
I want you to get out there, and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Aren't there any pre-war records about the Institute that might help us?
Our records indicate that the Institute was born from the remnants of a pre-war educational facility, the Commonwealth Institute of Technology. The ruins of the facility are at the center of the city, but we've already searched them thoroughly. The location appears to have been abandoned long ago, so it appears that the trail ends there. Anything else, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
Superstructure integrity green. Hull plating stable.
Welcome back. I heard about the operation at Fort Strong. Any injuries that require attending to?
Patch me up, Doc.
All right, soldier. You'll be fine. Just tell me what the trouble is.
Got roughed up.
Huh? You look fine, but... Oh, wait. Yep. That's gonna need to be set back in place. Let's get started. All done. Any other complaints?
No, we're done.
Sounds good. Be careful, Knight. We'd hate to lose you.
Cade?
Looking for medical assistance, soldier?
Actually, I need some supplies for my next stop.
Scribes have been stocking us up. Help yourself.
carry food with you, or you'll end up eating some pretty questionable things to stay alive.
You fry up a hunk of cram with a little Nuka-Cola, it almost tastes like food.
In my experience, hotshots and big mouths end up with closed casket funerals.
The Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out. If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kick them open.
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility, but we'll get the job done.
Station keeping maintained. Thrusters stable.
Reactor at 100% efficiency.
Sense of replacing humans with exact duplicates makes me sick.